Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is the Middleweight Championship. First, fighting out of the red side of the cage, this young man is 36 years old. He weighed in at 170 pounds. He's from right here at Fort Bragg, originally from Lakewood, Washington. Please welcome to the cage, Marques Daniels. His opponent fighting out of the blue side of the cage. This young man is 28 years old. He also weighed in at 170 pounds. He is with the 82nd Airborne here at Fort Bragg. Originally from Georgetown, South Carolina. Please welcome to the cage, William Coggin. This is the Middleweight Championship.
Usually I would sit and go, okay, which one, and try to pick one. And I can't do that in this place.
No, you can't. You can't. One thing that's great about, though, you know, both guys are coming to put on a show, though.
We were talking about that earlier. They're all in such great shape.
Coggin's come out firing first. Both trying to find their range, trying to find their rhythm as this bout starts. Nice low kick by Coggins. And we got a takedown attempt.
Daniels is 8 years older than Coggin. Got a good underhook, pinned against the cage.
Daniels doing a great job of trying to control that cage by keeping it pinned up. But as soon as I say that, Coggins does a great job of evading that positioning. Went for a Peruvian necktie right there. Didn't get all the way through. So having to
Pop his head up the side. That's what we need to do. Get out of there.
Daniels doing a great job of evading everything that Coggins has thrown in. Coggins looks to transition almost to a mount position. But Daniels does a great job of regaining his guard in a butterfly position. Well, half butterfly.
Coggin puts his head into the cage. That's tough.
It eliminates the motion that he can do at any point right now.
I can't move either way.
I look for Coggin to try and posture up and start raining down a little bit here. Nice sweep there. Great sweep. But now Coggins has butterflies. Looking to get a reversal out of this as well. Great grappling thus far. Coggins has both butterfly hooks in, pulling down, controlling the posture, locking that arm out. Daniels has passed one of his butterfly guards right there in half guard at this point. Doing a great job of framing the face, keeping him pinned down. There's a lot of back and forth going here.
Yeah, neither guy's taking full advantage of their position yet.
Coggins still looking for a sweep out that half butterfly position, but Coggins looking to improve position, keeps climbing up his half guard.
Yeah.
Daniels capitalizes as Coggins tried to get out there, but Coggins did a great job of actually trying to cage walk. Looking to use that pressure to try and push himself almost all the way up. Has both feet underneath him, but Daniels did a great job of sucking hips out. Daniels keeping hard pressure on top of Coggins right now, having his arms locked around his waist, pushing on his chest, keeping those hips from coming out, and keeping him from cage walking up. Daniels trying to pass that butterfly, but Coggins is making it really, really hard, being very active with that half butterfly position. Now switching to a knee shield, but Daniels moves past and goes into side control. But up goes the mount.
Yep,
then pushes back into side control. I mean, half guard. Coggins back into the half butterfly position. Coggin's trying to isolate the arm, trying to move his hips out in full guard. Daniels going body, head. Coggin's trying to cut that angle really, really hard, trying to pop off some type of submission. One thing that Coggins did that's great is he actually got his head away from the cage there. Everything he did was for a reason, trying to get that movement, trying to get that area of being pinned in, trying to move himself to get actually open, be offensive there. That's
surprised he's just getting a little bit of space like that, what he can do.
Exactly. He's been very, very active. Even though he's been on bottom, he's been very active, trying to sweep, trying to throw submissions, getting those corners, getting those angles to try and be effective and be offensive, even though he's on bottom. But we got to remember how Coggins got there. Daniels swept him from a half butterfly position. Now Daniels postures up, looks starting raining. Finally see some action again.
Oh,
but Coggins quick tries to get up. Daniels back in.
Nice move.
Oh man, it's great.
10 seconds to go here.
You guys, he went right back into a butterfly position. So it's almost like a give and take. It's ebb and flow with these two guys, because as soon as they get in bad position, they switch right around, get into an advantageous position.
Good first round. Yep.
That is extremely hard to score that round.
It was. Yeah, you think it would be easy the way it was going, but
for me, it's a little hard because he did give up that sweep. And once Daniels got that sweep in, he kept that dominant position. Even though he's able to cut angles, he really didn't get into a position where he could score a submission. So even though he was trying to fire off a couple things, still he spent most of that time pushing his head away from the cage. So I have to give that round to Daniels.
It's tough. You can go either way. I mean, I'll tell you.
And not that it's easy. Not that it's easy at all. But you know what? These guys both look very, very good.
And don't forget, these fights are brought by First Command Financial Services, doing a great job here at sponsoring these fights. Miller Mott College, Renaissance Day Spa. Round number 2, here we go.
I'm wondering how quick these guys are going to try to take it back to the ground, because they both seem to be almost equal when they come to the ground. Because at no point in time, either one of them didn't really posture back up and try to let the other one come up. Absolutely, they're throwing punches out there, trying to get their range, looking to shoot in off of that. One thing I like about the stand-up here is Daniel keeps that right hand pinned against his chin. He does not let it float anywhere. It stays there at all times. Where on the flip side, we have Coggins, who moves his hands a lot. There's a lot of open space, and then it moves and moves, moves. Right there, capitalizing that jab because his hand's in constant movement. And then Coggins pulls guard there. Once again, to bring it to a grappling side.
That's where he wants it to be. He doesn't want to stand up right now.
No. He goes back and forth from full to half butterfly, which both of them seem fairly comfortable in that position. Absolutely. If Coggins wants to win this round, he needs to do more off of using that butterfly, try and throw some more submissions. Absolutely. And then he throws himself under bust. Looks like he goes for a knee bar. Rolls underneath. Daniel does a nice job of spinning out there.
Out of that one. Ready to
Daniel gets side control. Daniels has a knee on belly, looking to push through the mount, but Coggins making it really difficult. Now Coggins has his back against the ring. Has a quarter guard, looks like he's trying to slide that butterfly back in.
Daniels. Yep.
Absolutely. Good job, Daniels pushing through, almost in mount. He is in mount position right now. Even though his head's trapped, keeping him pinned, he's still striking. Daniels looking to posture up. Coggin doing a great job of using the cage, trying to buck him over. Now Daniels looking to trap an arm, probably gonna swing around for an arm bar there. Good reversal there, using that cage to his advantage, trying to reverse it.
He tried it. Yep, he tried twice.
Oh, we got an arm bar there. It's a deep position, and we have a tap there.
Oh, arm bar. Wow. Great way to finish that was quick. Again, a great fight, going at it, and boom.
That's all it takes. When you start giving away the space right there, you can't afford to give that much. You know, it just takes that much of a time to actually sink in that arm bar. And for both these guys seem to be very, very good and grappling practitioners. And I wonder what their jiu-jitsu level or what they're belted at in Brazilian jiu-jitsu at this point, because it was back and forth. It wasn't just closed guard action. They were using very intricate guards as far as half butterfly, moving around, still trying to do different things as far as submitting, still moving their hips out, good movement off bottom.
Absolutely. I didn't even get to see the armbar.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of armbar, your middleweight champion, Marques Pena. How about a hand for William Coggin? That was a great fight. That was very tactical. These guys were going at it for almost 2 full rounds there. That was a great job. We'd like to thank First Command Financial Services for helping us out tonight. Big sponsor, also Healy Wholesale helping us out. First Command Financial Services bought a whole bunch of tables, brought a lot of people out here for us tonight. Jones International University, Renaissance Day